All right. So today, welcome back, everybody, and welcome to those who are new. Just been here. Please share this out. We're going to do live all signs readings for everybody. This is on today's going to be on current love. So whether you're single, you're married, you have a partner, whatever that may be, this may not resonate with some of you, but it may if it resonates, stick around, share it. Make sure you subscribe or follow if you're watching on Facebook. We're live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble right now. So we're going to start with Aries, and then we're going to go all the way through the signs. Spend about 3 to 5 minutes on each one of them. But yeah, welcome. So we're going to start with Pisces first. This is Pisces' current love situation and, near future. So Pisces, where you at, Pisces? What do we have? All right, so things seem to be good, but they're kind of stagnant is what I feel. Like I got the Hierophant and the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles, which says, kind of telling me that there's some stagnation within the relationship, or if you're single, it just feels like things don't seem to be moving forward very fast. Let's see here. Let's pull a couple more. But it does seem kind of stagnant. So this time will pass, but right now things have kind of slowed down. So Pisces, if you're feeling like you're not meeting anybody new, if you're single, or things have kind of slowed down, this is kind of a stage you're going through right now that is necessary. And I pulled the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups has hope. This is all about love. So it tells me that the relationship, if you're in a relationship or you're in a marriage, this has a lot. This is a strong connection. This is a very strong connection. It's very kind of feminine, and the balance here is very good. Pisces, I'm a Pisces myself. Just know that you're in a good relationship if you are in a relationship. If you're looking for somebody new, or if you're open to being with somebody new or new love interest, it's basically saying be patient. Spirit's basically saying be patient, just be faithful. Have faith that the relationship is working, or you are going to meet somebody here in the near future. But right now, there is kind of a hermit phase going on for you. So it might be quiet. There might not be, things may not be moving too quickly. But it does seem, because of the Hierophant, it seems like the Queen of Cups, that things are steady, right? Things are steady. Be patient if you're somebody that's looking for love. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to rush in and just settle for anything. Don't try to settle for anybody. Wait for the right person. Wait for the type of person that, you could be long-term or has long-term potential. And then Norma pulled this card, which is a love card here. And this is basically what the card says is, really what the card says is the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So yeah, like I said, having faith if you're together, having faith in the relationship, having faith that this will see it through this, get through this kind of slow time. It's not really rocky. I don't really see it rocky. I just feel like, you may feel like if you're with a partner, you're kind of being ignored, or you're, it's really quiet. But don't worry about that. Things are going to pick up here soon. But right now, this is a time of quiet to reflect. So that is Pisces. So let's see here. Next card, our next sign is going to be Taurus, I believe, right? Yep, Taurus next. So this is for Taurus. Hello, Michael. Welcome in. So this next reading is for Taurus. And this is current love. whether you're single, looking, or you are with a partner. This is current love right now. So, and in the near future. So within the next couple of weeks, what's going on, kind of the energy. Hello, Stephen. Welcome. Share this out. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Okay, Taurus. And this being different than Pisces, this one's all about, you got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is basically about somebody, like a new suitor. So if you're looking for a relationship, if you're not in a relationship currently, somebody's going to be coming to you and courting you. If you're in a relationship, it seems like a renewed kind of energy. So where Pisces kind of left off, Taurus is more, things are kind of getting back to, they're picking up again. Your partner may be more romantic, or may surprise you with a gift, or surprise you with taking you out, or a date. Just kind of renewed energy here. And then the Fool, which means new beginnings. So new beginnings, whether you're in a relationship, new beginnings for that relationship, or if you're single, it's like a fresh start, like meeting new, different type of people, different type of personalities, where you've kind of dealt with, especially if you're single, you've dealt with jokers in the past. It seems to be a better quality of person or energy coming toward you. And then you got the Eight of Cups, which is like, again, the past, right? See the cups, how some of them are tipped over, but some of them are still standing. This represents like, leave those tipped over and things that didn't work, people that didn't work in the past. Break those connections, break those ties, let that go. But this seems to be like, more of a renewed energy, renewed love. Again, if you are in a relationship, it seems to be more about refreshing the relationship, getting, having a fresh new start. But it looks good for Taurus. It looks really good. It looks very promising. So Taurus, I think you're going to have, over the next few weeks is going to be a very romantic type of mood here, is what I'm seeing. And then Norma pulled this card from her love deck. And it says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So Taurus looks good. Taurus looks very good. And welcome in, everybody. Those who just came in, we're doing all signs. We've just done Pisces and Taurus. Next is going to be Gemini. So let's move on to Gemini. Norma's going to have to remind me. I should have written it down in order. I think I'll get them. Pretty familiar with the signs and what order they go in. Hello, Joy. Oh, these flies are just driving me crazy. Just wants to buzz in my ear. It's driving me nuts. At least it's not mosquitoes. All right, Gemini. What do you have for Gemini? Oh my gosh. Namaste, Joy. Okay, Gemini coming up. Ooh, the Tower right away. Devil, damn. Gemini, I feel like you're in a relationship. If you are in a relationship that is just not working, Tower is basically like everything has to fall apart. The tower has to come down before you can rebuild its foundation. So when it comes to relationships, if you're not, when it comes to being in a relationship, let things fall the way they are. Don't hold on to something that's, we've all done it. You'd be holding on to something that doesn't work and just keep thinking it's going to get better or you're going to fix it. No, you got to let it fall away. And this probably just recently happened. There's whether it's a big fight or a breakup, or just, maybe online meeting the wrong people. Like you just know, like I'm not vibing with these people. Like nothing's working. And then you got the Devil, and this is about holding on, right? Being in a bad relationship, a bad situation, and being oppressed in that situation and not letting yourself or letting that person go. Feel like you need to let that person go, and make it a clean break, like quickly, as soon as possible. Because if you don't, it's going to end up you being betrayed by this person or taken advantage of. They're going to continue to do this until you finally put your foot down and say, no, I'm done, and walk the other way. Because you got this 10 of Swords, which is an indication that it's not going to work. Like no matter how many times you try, you keep coming back. They keep coming back. Maybe you've broken up a few times and it just never works. You can never fix it because the compatibility there is just not working. Norma pulled a card for you for Gemini. And it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So if you're feeling like, okay, this person, I've got it, just draining my energy. They're taking advantage of me, taking advantage of my time, taking advantage of, everything they can in the relationship. They're more of like the taker instead of the giver. There's never a give and take. It's always like you giving and them taking. If you're in that type of relationship or you're meeting those type of people, walk away. As a matter of fact, run away. So that is the message for Gemini. And we are doing Cancer next. So yeah, Gemini, get out of there. Get out of that situation. It's not doing well, and it's never will. At least not with that partner. All right, Cancer is up next. And this is love life or current love situation and future forecast for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, thank you, Stephen. I need God to turn the heat down. It's hot as hell here. All right, Cancer. A struggle. There's a struggle there, but I think things are going to smooth out. There might seem to be like some conflicts going on, but it's all about kind of enduring it. It's not, this isn't a bad partner or a bad relationship, or you're not meeting bad people. It's just like things seem to be more of a struggle. 5 of Wands. Looks like they're working together when you first look at it, but then you start looking again, give it a second look and realize they're all kind of fighting against each other. That's the kind of energy. It's like there's always like conflict. There's always that conflicting kind of energy. And that's, it needs to happen. It's like bringing things to the surface, bringing things that weren't talked about before to the surface, and allowing, kind of stepping away from the conflict. You don't need to be in it all the time. You don't need to be in there trying to save it. It's like Kathy said, I just keep my distance and let things go. And Kathy is a Cancer, so this message pertains to her as well. And then the Temperance card. Temperance is basically about keeping your cool, keeping your cool, not letting yourself get too angry or sucked into some kind of conflict that you really never should have been in the first place. Not your fight. You don't need to have that conflict. You don't need to be in that conflict. So, and if you're in a relationship, sometimes you can't avoid conflicts, but I feel like there's kind of a goading in or wanting to like get validated by bringing your energy in, and you don't need to be in it, right? You don't, especially if your partner's having issues right now and they're maybe a little moody. Keep it temperate. Keep it cool, right? Everything, like, don't let yourself get upset. And if you do get upset, don't show anybody you're getting upset about it. Let it kind of roll off your back if you can. But the Two of Wands is a good indication that things are going to get a lot better here over the next couple of weeks. So the energy is going to change. Two of Wands is about having that balance, having that masculine and feminine kind of, doesn't matter if you're man and woman together or man and man together, woman and woman, keeping the balance of feminine and masculine, keeping that balanced. And let's see here. And then Norma pulled you this card, Cancer. And it's all about new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yeah, right now in this kind of conflict, maybe go create something. Maybe kind of go up into your studio or wherever your sacred space and let all that conflict stay out there. Keep a bubble around you. She said, yes, most definitely stated myself with his sister keeping her mouth. You're keeping your mouth shut. Yep. All right. So that was done. Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. So we're on to Leo next. So this message next is for Leo. So what's going on with Leo? Current love energy and situation. Whoops, I just moved my stand. Yep, Leo next. Ooh, Leo's doing pretty well. Okay, Leo, you got the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Swords. Which the King of Swords can be negative at times, but no, this is more about like cultivating that love, cultivating those feelings between each other, maybe opening up, becoming more intimate with each other. So your partner, or your spouse, the Nine of Cups is all about celebration. It's all about love. It's all about happiness and joy. And then the Ace of Cups is like that love is strong. Like that connection between the two of you is very, very strong. I'll show you the Ace of Cups. So things are going to strengthen as far as your relationship and your connection over the next, 2 or 3 weeks. You're going to see a noticeable difference with your partner, and things just moving forward. Now, the King of Swords is being like practical. Like we're not getting lost in fantasy right now. We're sticking to what is reality and, how we feel about each other. We're not trying to get fantastical about anything. It's more about looking at what you already have and being grateful for it and growing from there and becoming more intimate, maybe telling more about how you feel, where you've always held back before, being more open to your partner, being more open with your partner. And for people that are single, this is about like just enjoying yourself, have fun dating, have fun talking to new people. There is kind of a renewed energy in this reading as well. And Norma pulled the reflection card, which says, give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And it really is about looking at your relationship. It's about looking at how far you've come, how long you've been together, how much work you put into it, how much you dealt with the ups and the downs, and you still remain together. You work as a team. And as long as you do that, and yeah, you do need to give space. Sometimes you still got a little bit of that Cancer energy. So it's not as much about your partner as it is about the people surrounding you. But no, this is a good reading. This looks like things are going to be you're going to be very happy together and growing, and it maybe even move into that next stage of your relationship. But if you're single, this is more about, like it's having fun. It's, talking to new people, meeting new people, not really holding any expectation, but talking to the people you vibe with, letting go of the people you don't vibe with. If you're on the dating sites or you're in thank God I'm not in the dating circle anymore. It's been a while. But yeah, that is for Leo. So we're on to Virgo. Virgo is next. We can start doing these regularly, and I'll do multiple decks, like 2 or 3 different decks. I'll make some room up here. Turbo Tina's sign. She's a Libra. She does have some Virgo in her chart. Oh, Tina Taylor's. Yeah, Tina Taylor. Okay, I got the wrong Tina. Sorry, Tina Taylor. Triple Virgo. Nice. Yep, that's an Earth sign. Okay, so for Virgo, it's all about making the proper choices and the proper, judgments on whoever you're with. You did get the 8 of Swords, which means you may be a little closed up or kind of blocking any kind of relationship. Maybe you've had it with with dating people that are just not the right person, or they're jerks. They're really kind of in it for them. It's really a one-sided thing. So you've taken a break. Like it's all about taking a break from all the jokers, all the, people that you're not really vibing with. It does seem you got the 2 of Pentacles, which is it's like you got 2 things going on at once. So I mean, if you're dating, maybe you're talking to 2 different people, or multiple people. You haven't really found that. I feel like, or found that right one yet. In a relationship, it just seems like just be more open. Like you don't have to close yourself off. It's really important to be more open, and like Joy said, make sure you're communicating properly. It doesn't look bad. It looks positive. Just don't close yourself off. That eight of Swords is really about, see her how she's kind of surrounded by swords. She's blindfolded. She doesn't really want to deal with it anymore. That's the kind of energy you're in right now. And I feel like you want to be more open, or open up more to your partner. Maybe there's something on your mind that you haven't said that you want to say to them. Probably should do it now or in the near future. Don't let it fester. Don't let that feeling fester. And then the 2 of Pentacles is more like juggling, right? You see this guy is representing like a juggler, or having a few things going on at once. Maybe you're preoccupied with work, or, it could be many different things, but it looks like just kind of your attention is going somewhere else. And just be sure that you're not, neglecting your partner when they need you, and they should be doing the same. And then you got the Judgment card, which is making proper judgments. Don't get all freaked out when you overthink yourself. You're thinking, oh, is he cheating on me, or she cheating on me? You get yourself into a whole tizzy. And sometimes they are, but that's not what I'm saying here. I'm seeing more like like Tina just said, being in your own head about things and overthink things. Trust me, I talk to a lot of clients that do this, and they drive themselves nuts because they come up with this whole scenario that's not even real, but it might have come from baggage. So making the proper judgments on what to talk about, what not to fight about. Don't go blaming your partner for cheating if you don't have proof. Even if you have a little bit of feeling, a lot of that, like I said, is like residual stuff coming up from past relationships. So we're frozen. You guys still hear me? That was a weird place to freeze on my face. Okay, we're back. So yeah, it's all about not overthinking things, living in this like fear with your partner, living in this fear of like, oh, they're going to cheat on me or this isn't going to last. You're going to create your own and manifest your own what you're thinking. So be careful of that with that. And then Norma pulled the embrace card. So it says, through each other, find the missing pieces. Yeah, it's more about communicating, talking. This is kind of the theme of all the readings, but here you go. But really, don't get in your own head and start overthinking things because you're just going to freak yourself out. And it's not true. Excuse me, itchy eye. Something is in the air. All right. Next is the other Tina sign, which is Libra. Still heard me? Good. Thank you. All right, Libra next. We're about halfway through the signs, right? All right, it's time to take a little puff break. Not the kind of puff you think. At least some of you potheads in here. You're not worth anybody, so you're good. You're definitely worth a lot. But you don't want to just be with the wrong partner just because. You have double Libra as well. Nice. Well, that's coming up here in a second. We're just going to take a little time to me to have a little cigarette. And then. How's everybody doing this Saturday? Y'all doing great? Doing good? And I know some of you know, I do private readings. So if you want a reading, my website's right down here. You just type that in, and it'll take you up fast. Yeah, it's not the wacky tobacco, but it's tobacco. And no, I'm not endorsing it in any way, Facebook. So it's just what I do. If you're not old enough, if you're under 18, you shouldn't be watching this. You're not allowed to watch it. You resemble that remark. So yeah, for those just getting in here, we are doing all signs readings for current love and forecast for over the next 2 or 3 weeks, basically the month of August. You definitely know your worth now. Awesome. All right, Libra, here we go. Oops, what did I do? going on for Libra here? All right, Libra. So as I see it, it looks like thing coming out of a heartbreak or out of maybe a rough spot. If you're in a relationship, if you're not, maybe if you're single, maybe you just broke up with somebody or recently broke up with somebody and kind of still got that residual effect on you. You got the Three of Hearts or Three of Swords, excuse me. And the Three of Swords is all about, I mean, look at it being stabbed in the heart. Your heart's being stabbed a few times. So again, this is in the past. Like, leave that in the past. You've gained a lot more strength now. You've gained a lot more wisdom from being in the relationships, even though the bad relationships you've been in. If you're single, or maybe you just came through a rough patch with, in your relationship. If you do have a partner, you got the Emperor, which is that strength. This is kind of present conditions right now. Having that strength within yourself to allow yourself to love and be loved. Not being afraid of it, not being afraid of getting your heart broke again, because you're choosing the right partner now, right? You're with the right partner. So you don't need to feel that way anymore. And you got the King of Wands, which is, energy seems to be like putting in the work, putting in the self work to actually find that good relationship, or, have that good relationship that you want. That's what the Eight of Wands is all about. It's about putting in the struggle, but the struggle is necessary. It's like putting in that work, and a lot of it's self work. It's not, it may be within your relationship, but it's more about looking at you and reflecting and looking about how you can do better, how you can be a better person or a better partner. And then Norma pulled you this card, which is a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I like that message. All right, who's next?
Scorpio.
Scorpio next. Let's see, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is more of a balanced card, but it's more of like, keep your eyes open. Like, don't be gullible. Don't be pulled into something you shouldn't, Again, like I was talking about before, here's the Two of Swords. Show it to you. Don't fall for the rat pink, the Joker, the guy that's, guy or woman, man or woman, that is, they're not being honest with you. That's what the Seven of Swords is. This is like, be open, but you need to protect yourself from those people. I feel like you're very vulnerable to those type of people right now, that don't have your best interests at heart. You want to be careful that you're not being conned or charmed falsely by anybody, or your partner as well. If you're with a partner, there might be some secrets they're keeping, or they're being very sneaky. Seven of Swords. This guy kind of walking away with the swords, kind of got that shitty look on his face, like he's angry or he's spiteful. And that's, I think it's more about new love for you, Scorpio. Knowing you will find new love. But if you're not, it just looks like, and this may not resonate with all of you, maybe some of you are having a very good time in your relationship. But I just feel like there's, in this reading, for those who are watching, those who it's resonating with, you got to stay away from the false charmers, because I feel like they're taking from you. Like they're taking a lot, like energy vampires. And then you get the Lovers card, which is, it can turn into the Devil card if it turns into obsession. But this looks like new love. So especially for singles, new love is coming into your life very soon, over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Take that opportunity. Don't run from it. Don't miss the opportunity when it comes up. Meaning, if you're kind of sour on having a relationship with anybody, you're gonna miss it. Like if you just dismiss people off of first impressions, but don't be gullible at the same time. Um, give people a chance. Like don't just because you've been wronged by this partner or your past partner or past partners doesn't mean that there's not somebody out there that you match up with, that things work, things flow, because there is, and that's what the future seems to be for you. So Scorpio, got one more card. And this one, it looks like this. It says, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So yes, even if you are meeting somebody you maybe wouldn't have thought of dating in the first place, give them some time. Get to know them. Don't rush into something with, somebody that's not honest and not faithful. You're very prone to doing that, so be careful. Scorpios can be just like Pisces, we're water signs. We can be very sensitive and tend to jump into things, and then we regret it later. Sagittarius is next. All right. Sagittarius. And you're a double Scorpio. Nice. Read some comments here. The rough patch showing again. Yeah. All right. So this is Sagittarius. That's Norma's sign. Ooh, that one came out again. Okay, so the Eight of Swords, again, like protecting yourself, keeping yourself from like good things, not being open to new opportunities, especially when it comes to love or being kind of closed off. This is more because I feel like the relationship, if you are in a relationship, it's kind of going through that death phase. It doesn't mean it's over. It just means certain things are going to kind of die off so you can, bring in new things into the relationship. If it's somebody single, could be more about like a new beginning. Maybe you went through that death or that breakup. I think it's more about, if you're single, it's more about what I'm picking up is letting your old habits die. Like as far as, looking for a relationship or talking to people or meeting people, finding that wrong partner every time, changing up your energy. Therefore, you'll attract the energy you want. And then you got the Five of Cups. Don't be, it's like I kind of pick up like not spiteful, but what's the word? Like jaded on relationships or on your relationship, or jaded on like wanting to meet new people, wanting to go out there and date. Don't let that hold you back. It's kind of a phase you're going through, but this is meant to be reflective and learn from it. Learn to be, attract those better type of energies to you. Not just crying about what hasn't worked in the past, fixing it, making it better. Don't look back and go, you can look back and learn from things and get better because of that, but don't be jaded to where you're not letting anybody in. And then you got the Freedom card. Norma got pulled for you. It says, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yeah, don't hold yourself back. Like holding yourself back. You're not expanding. You're kind of just hiding in a little hole in your own little box. Expand on that. Move forward, grow, evolve. Capricorn next, and we're about done. I think we've got, 3 signs left? Yeah, Capricorn and Aquarius. So Capricorn next. You don't have Mikey's number, do you? Okay. Okay, Capricorn things look really good. So I feel like a rekindling of a relationship. That seems to be like rekindling. So if you are single, I do feel like I'm seeing meeting up with somebody new or somebody from the past. Maybe you didn't date them in the past, but I feel like there's very good potential you will now. Maybe you saw each other as friends first, and now you're seeing each other in a more romantic light. So the Ace of Cups looks good, and this is just what I'm picking up intuitively. If you have a chance to reconnect with somebody that like past loved one or somebody in the past that you loved as more as a friend, and they're coming back, there's a lot of potential here for romance. The Judgment card, making good judgments. I think you have been doing that, and you're going to continue to do that. Capricorn are very practical. They're very pragmatic. So I feel like you're going to meet somebody that's a little more, or if you're in a relationship, your partner is a little more like intuitive, a little more sensitive to that, a little more of a dreamer, which balances you out, balances those energies out. Capricorn could be probably a water sign. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is, when it comes to love, it's like a solid relationship, like something that will last, a solid connection. So if you're single, like I said, kind of be on the watch for somebody from the past coming back into your life. And then Norma pulled friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So that's that friend coming back. I think I showed you the front. All right, now we're down to Pisces, right?
Nope.
No. Aquarius.
We did.
We started with Pisces?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it started with.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God! I thought it started with Aries.
Mm-mm.
So we haven't done Aries yet.
You did Aries?
Okay.
No, you haven't actually.
Oh my gosh! I swear we did Aries first. Didn't we do Aries first?
You did Pisces.
You're sure?
And then you did Taurus.
Oh, you're right. I did it weird. Okay, we'll do it better next time. So Aries, so Aquarius and Aries coming up next. All right. So here's Aquarius. For those who are single, I feel like it's going to be more of that. You got the Strength card and you got the Wands card. And that just seems like you're doing okay on your own. You're single. That's okay. Sometimes we take that time to relax. Two of Wands is like you're balanced. You're already feeling good. You're already feeling good with being single. In a relationship, it just seems long-term relationships. It seems like you are the relationship is going well. It's balanced. It's strong. And then the Six of Pentacles, it's like you're working on it. Things are getting better. Things are getting, they're growing. They're improving. Maybe after a time of, it wasn't really conflict. It looks like more of a time of like, things kind of seemed off. And now you're starting to really truly see how important this relationship is to you. And then Norma pulled this card. But yeah, the Six of Pentacles is all about putting that work in. I don't know if I showed you that card. It's all about like really kind of seeing the fruits of your labor, continuing to work on it, continuing to get better. So I see the love life, if you are in a relationship over the next few weeks, there's going to be some strong moments, some profound moments where you just really look back and see, wow, we've been together, like me and Norma, we've been together, I think 19 years, we're coming up on 20. And then she pulled that card, and this card says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells within your heart, not your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yes, that is for Aquarius. And then we've got, they keep trying to call me, man. It must be an emergency. Oh, you paused me. They paused me. I think the phone call is doing that. All right, we're back. I think my friend's trying to call me, and I'm live right now. So I will, one last time, we got Aries next and then we're done. But if you would like a reading, you like these readings, please go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. And you can schedule a reading there. If you have any issues getting to my website, just send me a message. All right. Either on Facebook or an email on YouTube. I've got my email there. This is for Aries. Wow, that Eight of Swords keeps coming out. Why y'all being closed up, which Aries usually isn't, but the Eight of Swords, I mean, I'm seeing here is like trying to maintain that balance again. Like you're feeling off. It's more about trying to maintain that balance. And that's the Eight of Swords is like kind of being closed off, maybe a little jaded, maybe a little bitter about past relationships or bitter about your partner. Don't hold that in. You got to talk about it. And then your partner may feel like, you may feel like a little ignored by your partner. That's what the Five of Cups or Pentacles is about. See them outside the church, like they can't get in. They're kind of cold. In the regular tarot, original tarot, it's like snowing. This guy's injured or walking with a cane or a staff. This is the kind of main energy here is it's about feeling left out or feeling ignored. And then I see you kind of standing up for yourself and really finally you got the Justice card. So trying to get that balance back, you need to speak up. You need to stand up for yourself and talk about the issues that you have. If you're single, it's more about finding that balance and, maybe taking a break from dating right now. And then Norma pulled this card for you, Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. It says our, but it's a misprint. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. And we're going to try to do this at least once a week. We'll see how it goes. Much love to all of you. Thank you all mods. And we'll see you next time. Much love, everybody.